What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another delicious episode. We're in the plant-based kitchen lab.
I like the plant-based kitchen labs.
Right? That's how you know it goes down, right? We're experimenting. We're doing all kinds of amazing, delicious goodness. Goodness gracious. All right, where's my side towel? There it is. All right, let's stir this deliciously plump lentils with the coconut. Oh yeah, look at that coconut fat on the top there. Beautiful. It's like solidified a little bit. So it's like chunks of coconut cream. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give this a tasty taste and see where we at. See what it tastes like. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up? Darren, how you doing? Now we need a little bit of salt. But not just any kind of salt. Let's go with our special chili salt. Okay, I think that should do it. Maybe a touch more curry. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Appreciate that. Ooh, let's share this live. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we about to get started. We about to do it. We about to do it. All right, 1 scoop of curry, 2 scoops of curry. Okay, that's in there like swimwear. Motif, what's up? Welcome back. My peeps, I love when my peeps show up. You know what I'm saying? You get it popping. Good. All right, we're gonna hit it with 2 Maggi bouillon cubes. Bouillon. I like saying that word, bouillon. All right, and a little bit of smoked paprikas. Humble girl, what's up? Stephanie, welcome. My peeps in the building for sure. For sure. All right, let's do 2 little scoopsy scoops of smoked paprikas. All right, yeah, people, it's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said yesterday, for those of you who were on the live yesterday, we're doing vegan cornbread today. And when I tell you this cornbread is about to knock your feet off, it's about to knock your feet off.
Weak in the knees.
Yeah, this cornbread is the business. You know what I mean? And this recipe was actually refined by my daughter.
And miso!
Right? So she's
the best vegan chef in the vegan pastry chef in the world.
There you go. Get it right. Get it right. There's only one best vegan chef in this house.
But Emma is the best vegan
pastry chef. Right?
I'll be both.
You know what I'm saying?
In the world.
Stay in your lane, homie. Stay in your lane. Plant lady, what's up?
Oh, hello.
Welcome.
Plant lady.
Yeah, yo. We're about to have some fun today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hype.
Are you using her peppers? Please tell me.
Yes, I am. We're doing a lot today, so stay tuned, all right? We have some coconut curry lentils working, right? A nice big pot. And when I tell you this pot is big, it's big, all right? Check it out. It's a big pot, right? And it's all the way up here, full of lentils, all right? So it's stewing real nice and slow, all right? Then we also are going to make a delicious broccoli and kale Caesar salad, right? So we're gonna do a Caesar dressing, and the lettuce, well, the mix is gonna be kale and broccoli, right? With some delicious peppers. And let me show you these peppers. They literally look like rubies, right? Look at these peppers. And guess what? They're not spicy, right? They look like they're gonna be spicy, but they're not. All right. What's up, Pasha? So these actually are from St. Lucia. My mom brought back seeds, and we grew these. Well, she grew them, and I went over to her house and she gave me these peppers. So we're putting these in the salad tonight, right? So we got that for our salad. We have some onions. We have our kale already cut in the back here. I'm going to cut the broccoli. I wanted to get the lentils going so it's nice and slow and stewing. So while that's working, we need to work on the cornbread. This is a vanilla coconut cornbread. Let me say that again. A vanilla coconut cornbread. That's what we're working with tonight. All right. So let's cream the sugar and the butter. All right. Very important. All right. You have to do this in a way that it makes sense, right? So when we do this cornbread recipe, the reason we're doing it this way is so that we can aerate the mix and get the sugar and the butter really incorporated. So the butter right now is at room temperature, so that makes it easier to cream with the sugar. I didn't hear you. Yes. You can speak up, sweetheart. All right?
Oh,
no need to be shy.
I'm not shy at all.
All right. All right, people. So we're about to have some fun, all right? So now, because this is a vegan cornbread, let me add the sugar in, right? Because this is a vegan cornbread, we need to figure out, well, not figure out, we already know what we're doing, but we need to get the egg situation in. We need to get the egg situation ready. So we're using flax seeds. Normally, for this recipe, we like to use blonde flax seeds or golden flax seeds because they're lighter in color, and that lightness also lends to the cornbread, so you don't see darker specks, which is totally fine, but we just prefer that. But I went to 2 stores, they didn't have any golden flax seeds, so we have to use the regular darker flax seeds, which is totally fine. All right, it's just for visuals. Okay, so the ratio for flax seeds is 1 tablespoon of flax seeds to 3 tablespoons of water. All right, and that gives you the equivalent to 1 egg. Okay, so let me get my water so we can get the flax seeds egg ready. And if you're baking, you want to do this early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need 1 more spoon. It's crazy. All right. So 12 tablespoons to.
Someone asked, are you actually a chef, and how do you feel about mass volume all at once?
Yes, I am a chef, and mass volume is totally fine as well. But you will have to. With mass volume, you want to be careful with the substitution, and you're going to have to scale it down a little, because if you're doing massive volume, then you're not going to need the exact equivalent to egg. So that's something that you have to play around with, right? So when you're doing small batches like this, it's totally fine. So the idea is to mix this and let it sit for like 10-15 minutes. And what will end up happening is it's gonna almost gelatinize and become this really almost like a paste. And that's when we're in a good place, all right? Because that means that the flax seeds have activated, they're blooming, and they're ready, all right? So we have the sugar in here and we have the butter. We're gonna plug this in and we're gonna cream this, right? Oh, you're good. Thank you. You can see. All right, so in the meantime, right, we're gonna get the veggies ready to add to our lentils, right? So you're gonna keep an eye on the screen, right? You can do the information you can see. Okay. All right. So in the back right now, I have my lentils working, and what I added in there was a bunch of aromatics. So I did curry, cinnamon, salt, Maggi, liquid Maggi. I did smoked paprika, right? Coconut milk, onion powder, garlic powder, right? Okay, so all that's in there, and then I did liquid smoke as well. Are you Guyanese? I'm part Guyanese. My parents are Guyanese, um, but I was born in the Caribbean, so like half Guyanese, you could say, right? So I'm gonna take 3 of the peppers, and we're gonna mince that up and add that to the lentils as well.
They said mine are as well.
Oh, nice! That's awesome. What I love about these peppers is that they smell really spicy, but they are not. They have like a little sourness to them, a tiny bit of heat, but really delicious. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of tartness. Like it's awesome. I also have 2 Scotch bonnets in my lentils. I think we'll do this too, and then we'll do the carrots. So when you're creaming your, that's hot. No, it's not hot. It's not hot. They're called, these are solution peppers, and they're called seasoning peppers, right? Yeah, that's what they look like. They look like spicy chilies, but they're not. They're called seasoning peppers. So you can literally cook with them like you would bell peppers. All right. Yeah, plant lady. I like that Guyanese flag.
Oh, the Scotch bonnet you mentioned.
Yes. Oh, the Scotch bonnets. Those are spicy. Yes. Yes, the Scotch bonnet. So I have 2 of them in here. But the secret, the way you cook with Scotch bonnets, so they don't obliterate your taste buds or make your food super spicy, is you leave them whole. You don't cut them, you don't poke them, you don't do anything. You put them in whole and you let them cook. This way, they give your food all the flavor of the chilies. Yeah, exactly. You don't bust them. As long as you don't bust them, you're in a good place. All right. So our sugar and butter is almost there. All right. You know what's up, Adam. All good?
Yeah, after the carrots, all the done.
That's nice.
Yeah. Oh,
Hmm?
no.
All right. So you know your sugar and butter is ready when the butter and the sugar mixture looks almost white, right? That's a really nice creamed sugar and butter. All right. If it's still yellow, like literally the color of the butter when you first put it in, then it needs to go a little bit longer. Also, if you can see the sugar pieces still, then it also still needs more time to cream, right? So now we're in a really good place, right? Let's see if I can show you. Can you see? Yeah. So you can see the color of it, right? It's like very, it's like almost like an off-white kind of color. All right. So we put that in there. Now we're gonna give our eggs a little bit of a stir. You see how thick it is right now? See? So the basically what we want is for the flax seeds to absorb all of that water that we just add to it. Very important, right? So while that's going, we're gonna mix our dry ingredients. So we're doing flour and we're doing cornmeal. All right. I'm also gonna add the salt to this and the baking powder. All right. And then I'm gonna get a whisk because this is very important as well. You wanna make sure that this is evenly mixed. All right, very important. Because otherwise you're gonna end up with a lopsided cornbread. Part of it's gonna be all cornmeal, part of it's gonna be all flour, right? So when you buy like a cornmeal or a cornbread mix, this is what you're buying. You're buying basically cornmeal flour. Appreciate that, appreciate that. That was awesome. Kay, what's up? Welcome, Kay Loggins. Yeah. All right, thank you for that. So yeah, when you buy cornbread mix, this is basically what you're getting, right? Thank you for those hot chilies, because we're cooking with hot chilies today, baby. Ooh, cool. Yes. All right, let me start this. Yeah, I'm me dancing over here. I need to calm down. All right. So lentils are good. They're looking good. All right. Thank you, thank you. All right. We're almost there. All right, I might need to add just a tiny bit of water. So at this stage, I'm gonna take out one of the Scotch bonnet peppers because I told you I have two in there, and there's some other chili action in there. So we're gonna take that one out, and we're gonna give this a taste just to see where we're at. All right, let's see what's going on. Woo. Yep. Delicious. All right, I just rinsed the spoon. Okay, so we have our cornbread mix ready to go, right? Nice and evenly mixed. We have all that good stuff going on in here. So what we're gonna do, vanilla is gonna go into the cream, butter, and sugar, right? And then in a second later, we're gonna add in our flax seeds, all right? Gonna put that to the side. Let me get some water for my lentils. I'm gonna let that come to a boil first, then we're gonna pour that in. Yes, thank you very much. Let me get my microplane. All right. So for the lentils, what do we have? Onions. Okay, let's get that going, which is nice. All right, everybody, welcome. Let me put that over there. Let's cut this. All right, get rid of that. Whew, sharp knife. Isn't nice? Wow, wow. Okay, so we can just mince this up really quick. Woo. How is it that you have 120? What? I appreciate you, Kate. It's all good. We getting there. All right. So we're mincing up this onion. All right. Nice and fine.
Someone asked, why is the core of an onion so bitter?
It's not bitter.
It's a little stronger, but
I mean, I've never find that to be the case with the onions, but I will say, you know, some people find onions stronger than some. You know, it's very similar to people with cilantro, right? So for me, sometimes what I'll do for my clients, depending on, you know, the event or, you know, the chef demo that I'm doing, I'll soak the onions in water. That takes out some of that strong onion flavor. which a lot of people appreciate. So you could try that as well. For me, with onions, what I'll do is if I'm eating onions raw, I tend to use more of the outer layers. That's a little bit more thin and, it's just easier to work with. And the center, I'll keep for when I'm cooking. Hope that makes sense. All right. Okay, and the reason I'm doing this massive pot is because I got a special request for these delicious lentils. So this is gonna be, this is part of my meal prep, right? And when you're plant-based or just in general, what's up, San? How you doing? The goal is to make dishes that you can do bulk, right? And then put it away and just pull it out whenever you need it. So these lentils are gonna be just that. Right, so these onions are going in, and once those onions are cooked, our lentils will be done. All right, just like that. Cool. Someone said something, Emma?
Right here.
Yay, lentils, I love. Word, San. I love lentils too. So much protein as well. Yes, friend. You know it. And that's one of the reasons why I love it myself. We have like maybe 4 types of lentils in my garage, right? Like we stay with the lentils on deck, right? We have yellow lentils, we have orange lentils, we have black lentils, brown. What's up, Emma?
More like pantry.
Yes, the garage, aka the chef's pantry. All right, so this lentils right now is looking beautiful because we have carrots, we have the purple onions, right? We have the celery in here. So we just need this to come together real quick. So we're gonna turn that down. Back to our cornbread, right? Are you plant-based? Jasmine, yes I am, 100%. Please don't forget to send heart me and tap the screen, please and thank you. Loggins, you rock. You about to be my moderator, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes, people, tap the screen. Let's get some hearts up in here. Up in here. All good?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. What am I making? Let me tell you. Sheena. Yes, Sheena. We're doing a vanilla coconut cornbread. We're also doing a curry lentil. All right. And we're adding to that a delicious Caesar salad. Well, yeah, Caesar salad. So we're doing a kale and broccoli Caesar salad. All right, that's what we're doing. Okay, so let's jump on here and get this done ASAP.
You did already.
Yes, thank you. You can do it again. Yeah.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, totally. All right, people, let's rock and roll, shall we? Eggs going in. All right. Okay. Put that in some water because flax seeds, once it starts drying, it'll be a problem. All right.
I find that with glass is a bit easier.
Yes. Let's do it. Yes, friend. Let's do it. All right. Beautiful. So we don't need to mix this too much, right? The idea is just to get everything mixed together, and that's basically it, right? So next up, we're gonna go with a lemon. I love adding fresh lemon zest to my cornbread. It just makes this amazing. Nurse, Steph, what's up? Welcome, welcome. How are you? All right, so fresh lemon zest. I'm gonna get a parchment paper to make this easier. All right, and then we're gonna zest this whole lemon. Woo, smells so good already, right? The fresh zest. Now, of course, you want to get organic lemons, right? and you want to make sure that there's no wax on your lemons. I also need to replace my microplane. This thing is probably like, I don't know, almost 8 years old, right? Nurse Steph, we're doing a coconut cornbread, right? Coconut vanilla cornbread. And we're also working on a curry lentil in the back, right? With some coconut flavor in there as well. And then we're doing a broccoli kale Caesar salad. And that's not even it. We're also gonna do a quick fried rice, right? I have some leftover okra from the other day that I have in the freezer. So I'm gonna make a delicious coconut amino fried rice real quick, right? Just to top it off. You know what I mean? So we're about to have some fun. Recipe for the cornbread. Johnny, if you would like the recipe, send me a message. It's gonna be up on the website after dinner. All plant-based? Yes, friends. Always all plant-based. Always. All right, so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna add it to the flour. This way I can, actually, you know what? Nope. We're gonna add it to this. Oh, it smells so lemony fresh. Just wanna like jump in the mixing bowl. All right, we're gonna give this a quick mix so we can get that lemon in there, right? Get all that flavor. Okay, now we have, instead of regular plant-based milk, as in oat milk, almond milk, I mean, you can do any of those. Honestly, I'm sure it'll taste really amazing. We are swapping out regular milk for coconut milk. So this gives our cornbread an even extra level of flavor. I'm telling you,
Canned coconut milk.
like the best. You know what I mean? Like this recipe, I'm telling you, once you get your hands on this recipe and you make it, I don't think you'll ever make cornbread any other way again. Nurse Steph, I appreciate that. Lentil milk, chef. No, lentil milk.
That's crazy.
I have never tried that. I've had a lot of lentil things, but lentil milk, that's a new one for me. I gotta check that out. For sure. All right, I'm giving this lentils a stir because as it cooks, it gets heavy and it kind of sits on the bottom. And if you don't stir it, the parts that are broken up will just start to burn. So you want to make sure you keep stirring it, right? Very important. Very, very important. Important. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Now let's work on this. So we're gonna put this in just little by little, right? We can't put all the milk in early and we can't put all of the mix in early. Coconut milk in a can. Yes, this milk that I got is from Trader Joe's. Have you ever made bread with it? Yes, I have. So yes, this is coconut milk from a can, but you want to be careful when you do get your coconut milk from a can, right? Because not all coconut milk is created equal. All right, there's coconut milks out there that literally is coconut essence or coconut flavor with a bunch of gums, water, and unfortunately, not really a lot of coconut in it. So when I buy coconut, I make sure that the coconut actually says just coconut milk, nothing else. All right. So Trader Joe's are pretty good. If you have a Trader Joe's next to you, they have really nice coconut milk. And then there's one or two Asian brands that have just straight up coconut milk and nothing else.
And it's more fatty in the can, that's why.
Yes. But I also make my own coconut milk from scratch when I can get good coconut. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's the best way.
We do what we do with what we got. All right, so we're going to gently mix this. All right. Okay, we're gonna add the rest of our flour.
Someone asked, "What are you making?" I'm just joining.
Tell them, Emma, what are we making?
We're doing.
Speak up, sweetheart.
We're doing some lentils, right?
Yes, curry lentils.
Curry lentils, okay, and some vanilla coconut cornbread, right? And what else are you making?
We're making a broccoli kale Caesar salad.
That's right. I forgot that one.
All right, let's get the rest of this in here. And the last of the coconut milk. Yummy indeed. Indeed. That coconut milk is beautiful. It's rich, creamy, all that good fat.
There's some flour on top of the.
All right. So our batter's done. We never want to overmix any kind of batter, especially when it comes to making cakes and things like that. Right? Very important.
Johnny April not coming over.
Let's rock and roll, Johnny. Okay. Put that in the water. And what we're going to do is we're going to just mix this a little bit more, make sure the bottom actually has gotten mixed, because you know the mixer never touches the bottom, right? Sometimes it does depending on the mixer you have, but look at this, right? Beautiful, not too watery, not too thick. So it's going to puff up really nice. Are you taking leftovers home?
No, and taking leftovers home.
Ah, I heard that. All right, get all that lemon in there. Now, let me move this out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna slide this down right here. One, please. So, I'm gonna use my silicone baking pans, because if we're to put this into a regular baking pan, the live will be over before this is ready. And I want you to see it, and I want to have it come out, you know, while we're making the rest of the dinner, right? So that's why I decided to use this versus a regular baking pan, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like that.
I know what you're gonna do.
That's right, sweetheart. That's what happens when you have professional experience. Maneuver differently, right? Okay.
Ooh. Fancy.
You know.
Stop showing it. Ruby said good evening, chef.
What's up?
Someone said I wish you could send me dinner.
I wish to. I wish to. You know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be so good. All right, people. Let's get this first one in. Get over there. Trying to escape. All right, let's see.
Someone asked what you're making. And then Nurse Steph said, wow, thanks for that tip of filling your pan.
Yes. Yes. And for anyone watching that's gluten-free, right? Let me tell you a secret, a trick. So part of my job is to create menus and recipes for restaurants, right? Restaurant owners, etc., hotels, you name it. And I got hired to create a menu for a gluten-free vegan restaurant. So not only did I have to make the food vegan, I also had to make it gluten-free. And that, let me tell you, it's not the simplest thing. Let's put it that way, right? But one trick I found out in making desserts for this gluten-free establishment is that with gluten-free, pastry acts very differently when you put them into the regular size baking pans that you would if you were baking a regular cake, right? Because the fact that there's no gluten and you have this massive amount of batter, it works differently and it creates weight on the pastries that you're baking, and that's one of the reasons why they sink and they don't rise as well. But when you do smaller portions like this, they bake perfectly every single time. All right, so definitely remember that trick for anyone that is gluten-free and needs help with their recipes coming out better. All right, next question. Sorry I'm late, what did I miss? No worries, no worries. Quintero, can't wait for your restaurant in all major cities. Aha, Ruby. I like that. I like that. What did you put in the lentils? I'll tell you. So in the lentils, we put so I'm gonna put this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this on a baking pan. It's easier to carry. So for the lentils, let me tell you what I put in there. And by the way, the oven is at 350 degrees. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we'll put that one in there, and then we'll take it out and put the other one in another pan, please. So in the lentils, I have curry, coconut milk, celery, carrots, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, a little bit of brown sugar, sesame oil, Maggi, and what else did we put in there, Emma?
Smoke.
Liquid smoke, yes. And curry, I said that.
Okay.
Some fennel seeds, some cumin.
Scotch bonnet.
And Scotch bonnet, yes. Can't forget the spicy chilies. So that's what we did. Celery, yes, I said that.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, that's it.
Someone asked what's Maggi.
Maggi is a vegetable bouillon cube.
No, don't leave.
Yeah, Maggi is a vegetable bouillon cube. And there are different types of Maggi depending on where in the world you are, right? So there is, first of all, there's liquid Maggi, right? Which is the same thing, it's just in liquid form. And then you have bouillon cubes, right? And there's different types of Maggi within the bouillon cube. And depending on what part of the world you're in, your Maggi will look and taste slightly different. Like Nigerian Maggi is very different from American Maggi or Spanish Maggi, right? So just something to remember.
Someone asked if the cornbread is gluten-free.
It is not, but it can be.
We made it gluten-free one time.
Yes, we did. We made gluten-free cornbread before. One of my best buddies can't have any gluten, so we made a blueberry cornbread for him, which was stupendous.
Someone said, I'm in Ohio. Where can you get Maggi?
Honestly, just go on Amazon. You know what I mean? That's the best case scenario, right? Because not a lot of stores will have it. I mean, Publix might have it, Kroger might have it, or they'll have another company or another brand called Knorr. So it just really depends. But there is multiple, versions of Maggi.
Johnny H said Costa Rica Maggi is different too.
See, I'm telling you, every country, their Maggi is different. And the brand Maggi, they do this on purpose because every country or continent, the flavor profile is different, so you basically make the product for the people that are going to buy it. This is why it's always different in every country. All right, the last one is done. We're going to put this baby in and let it bake. All right. I'm going to get that one out of the oven. All right. Get a towel. Lentils, we're going to turn this off because that is done. Okay, this cornbread is looking real nice. Alrighty, boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, awesome. That's gonna create a nice little puff on top. So we're gonna have some delicious, right? Okay, next, let's get everything ready for our salad, right? We have our delicious kale right here. I'm gonna put this to the side so you can see it. Next up, we're gonna do our cabbage.
Oven temp is 350.
Oven temperature 350. Yes, 350. And we're on the closer to the top, right? So a little bit of cabbage.
Some of that, Johnny said how long?
How long? Normally the recipe calls for like maybe 30 minutes or so. 40 minutes, but because these are much smaller, they're probably gonna be in there for maybe
18, 20.
yeah, about 20 minutes or so, right? The bigger ones 40 to 45 minutes, 50 minutes, but these are gonna be 20 minutes tops. All right, not too much cabbage, just a little bit. All right, we'll do just this. We'll just finish this one. It's all right. Pasha, what's up? You know the knife skills. You know how we do. You know how we do. But it only works when you have a sharp knife. You know what I mean? Like when I went to culinary school, this was like my obsession. At least one of them. To cut without looking. That was the first one. The second obsession was how to hold a saute pan and flip stuff in the saute pan without it falling out. So I would stand there, for like 30 minutes at a time with just dried beans in a saute pan or rice, right? Dried rice, uncooked rice, and just, you know what I mean? Do something like that. So we have the kale, right? We have the delicious cabbage in here, right? Gives us a little bit of natural sweetness. And then now we're gonna add some of the broccoli. Not a lot of broccoli, just a little bit, right? I washed this yesterday and wrapped it up because we were gonna use broccoli yesterday, but I changed my mind. So today we're using broccoli, right?
This Pasha said all mine need sharpening. It makes every task hard.
I'm telling you, man. When you have a sharp knife, life is so much easier. So much easier. So broccoli, we're gonna cut this nice and thin, right? Because we don't want to be biting down on chunks of broccoli, right? See? And that happens when you have a sharp knife, right? You see how thin it is?
Like a stick.
Right? So that's the goal, right? To really thin slices and not too big of a slice either, right? Like very important.
Johnny, it's the brand of your knife.
This was a custom made knife for me.
Ooh, show them the bottom. Please.
So this was custom made for me. So orange for my brand, right? Then there's gold right here. I'll turn it this way, you can see it better. So that's gold flakes. And then this is a shallot, a garlic, and a chili, because these are the things that I always cook with. But the person that makes the knife, it's KRVR, right? And they're actually on Instagram. You can check them out. You can tell him I sent you, right? He makes all kinds of really cool custom knives, different colors, and you can literally ask him to put whatever you want in the handle for you, right? And he'll do it. So yeah. So this was a custom knife that I got a couple years back that I really love because it's like nice and nifty. Yes, KRVR. Yep, you got it. And if you message me, because I don't remember the exact link or the website name, but if you message me, I can pull it up and send it to you. All right, so we're only gonna do that. I'm gonna chop this up real quick. Can you grab the rice out of the refrigerator for me, please? Thank you. Cool beans. Yes, Pasha. You got it. You can put it right here. I mixed it. Yeah, just make my life easier. You'll feel me. All right, let's see. Do we add one more broccoli? Or are we good, Emma? What do you think? Should we add a little bit more broccoli?
The curry.
No, we're probably good, right?
No.
Don't need it?
No.
Okay.
You maybe just do it.
Let's just do it. All right. Raw food's good for you. All right. So once this is done, we'll cook the rice and then we'll make the dressing. Ooh, the Caesar dressing. Yes, that's gonna be fun. Can you grab the capers out of the refrigerator, the mayonnaise, and I already have a lemon here, but there's a half a lemon, so I'll take that half a lemon.
Okay.
I might not need the full one. So capers, mayonnaise, half a lemon, and what else?
Check your phone.
I'm so hungry. I need all of that. Whole food plant based. Nice, nice. I love that. I love whole food plant based. Huh? Huh. Yes, thank you. My sister. My daughter is very proud of me that I knew what that meant. I don't know why, but you know.
Anything else in the fridge?
No, I think that's everything, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Mayonnaise, capers, well.
Yes. All right, let me clean up this board so we can have some fun with this dressing. All right, mix this up real quick. Okay, let me get a towel. Okay, we have that. Let's get the onion. Okay. Whoops. TikTok. All right, people. I can't be telling you where I get my stuff. You know what I'm saying? TikTok does not like that. So you're gonna have to message me. All right, and then I can tell you. The rules. Oh my goodness. They don't want you to say message. They don't want you to do this. Okay.
Johnny was like, oops, too late.
I know. All right, people. Let's make some dressing. Some dressings. I need a jar that I can put a lid on. All right. Do we have a lid for this one? Yes. Okay. We need a spoon. Okay, so we're making Caesar salad dressing, right? Let me get my nutritional yeast. Nooch. All right, so mayonnaise. All right, not too much. I think that's good. Put that there.
Fridge.
Hold on, just in case. Let me get my lemon. All right. All right, and the garbage disposal, because it makes the sink smell real good. Brand of mayo. This is Follow Your Heart. No need. Yeah, it's Follow Your Heart. I do the grapeseed one because, you know, of course it's vegan, Johnny. Always, right? Vegan mayonnaise, Follow Your Heart. Yeah, I get the grapeseed one. To me, it's the best one. It has the best ingredients in it, right? Okay, and then for the capers, I like to do the capers and the brine as well. All right, I think we're good there. Some brine, put a lid on that. And then we're gonna add our nutritional yeast as well. All right, because we want it nice and cheesy for cheesy. All right, salt. Fresh cracked black pepper, very important. All right. A good Caesar salad dressing has lots of fresh cracked black pepper in it. All right. Put that to the side. You get me a nice garlic clove.
Oh.
Alrighty.
I have to watch it. What are you doing, man?
We're gonna. So because we're doing raw garlic, mincing is cool. It'll just take really long. So instead of mincing, we're gonna microplane this baby. I finally ordered my pepper mill. Yes, Pasha, that's what I'm talking about.
Why not do it over it?
This makes it harder.
Yeah, you're right.
Not a lot of surface space to work with.
You're right.
It's alright, sweetheart. That's why I'm here. Professional.
You bet, yes.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we have our delicious fresh garlic. I'm just gonna mince up that last chunky piece I couldn't grate because I value my fingers, especially my fingertips.
Oh yeah, you need those.
Definitely. All right. So we have our minced garlic, beautifully minced. The microplane makes it almost like a puree, which is perfect for our dressing. Right. So right inside. All right. Boom, 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 like that. And then now we're going to add, we might need more lemon, I don't know yet, but let's add our apple cider vinegar, right? And our extra virgin olive oil, all right? EVOO. All right, EVOO. EVOO. Okay. We're gonna put a lid on this, and we're gonna see where we're at. Wow, that was a workout. Phew. I'm late. What is all in the dressing? Beach love, don't worry. You're not late. You're right on time. Because we're still making the dressing. All right. So this is our vegan house-made Caesar dressing. Oh, baby.
Thank you.
So in here, we have lemon juice, apple cider, nutritional yeast, mayo, lots of capers, fresh lemon juice, salt and pepper, and garlic. That's it.
Deliciousness.
Right? Now, you can take this a step further if you want to get really chefy, like I do sometimes, and check this out. We're going to add some furikake.
Oh.
Now, the reason we're adding furikake, and some of you might say, what is that? Furikake is a Japanese all-purpose seasoning, but the reason in particular why we're adding it is because of the seaweed that's in here. Because traditionally, yes, Pasha, to replace the anchovies.
She got it.
Yes! Mommy.
10 points apart.
You, man, we right here. All right? So, seaweed in.
Is she a
There's
chef?
a little bit of, yes.
She's a chef, of course.
There's a little bit of sesame seeds, which is totally fine. All right. So a little bit of texture is all good. So we're gonna put the lid back on this. But yeah, people, if you have nori, if you have seaweed, If you have any kind of kelp, anything like that, put some of that inside of your dressing, and you just made the bomb vegan Caesar, just like that. No machines needed, no nothing, right? Boom, we're done. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge so it can set, right? You can put all that away for me, please, sweetheart. All right. So the most important thing when you're doing vegan dressing is that you want to make sure that the acidity level is high, so the lemon juice and the vinegar is up there. But you also want to make sure that there's enough of the creaminess to go. If you don't want to use mayonnaise, you can try it with some tahini, right? That works as well. Or you can maybe even do a little bit of plain yogurt. All right. I'll give it a little bit of a twist. But if you do yogurt, I will just watch how much lemon juice and vinegar I put, right? Just because yogurt's already kind of tart. Okay. Now that was the lesson for today. Now I'm gonna take this celery here that was grown in the garden, right? My mom's garden, actually. So
Sure.
yeah, buddy. We're gonna mince this up really fine, and this is gonna go right into our lentil. Now you notice I didn't put this in the beginning. I didn't put this in while the lentils were cooking. I didn't want to because I want to keep the integrity of the celery. I want to still taste it, right? So by adding the celery in now, we're going to be able to keep this. And even after we put it away, how are we looking? Awesome. So the cornbread is looking good according to my sous chef, right? Ooh. See, you distracted me. Get out of here.
I'm just trying to make sure that it's okay. You want me to check it? You want me to check it?
Parsley. It's celery. It looks like parsley, but it's celery because it's natural. You know, it's grown in here. At home. You know what I mean? Where's the towel? Let's see. Ooh, look at that.
Not the cornbread.
Yes. Oh, snizzy. Let me show him real quick. Look at that.
Stop playing with
Look
me.
at here. Look at that. Look at that rice, right?
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, doggy.
I'll taste test it for you, babe. Come on.
All right,
babe.
we're gonna give that maybe another 5 minutes or so.
Cornbread is my weakness.
You know what I'm saying? Don't turn off the oven. We have our melted butter. All right. Very important. Next step for our cornbread. Rinse this out real quick. Turn up. Yeah. Okay, let me get my butter. Okay, so we have our melted butter. All right, let's see what the people are saying. Yes. What's your location and state? We're in Atlanta, Georgia, Johnny. Pasha, yes, sir. You know what time it is. Oh, that cornbread. You know what's up, beach. Hello. Can you write these recipes down so I can make this meal this weekend, please?
Join the community, baby.
So, epitome, right? I have a private community where I share all of these recipes, right? You have two ways of getting it. You can either get it on the site at a cost, or they're both costs. But if you're in the community, you get all my recipes every single week, right? As I make stuff, it goes there, and then I also provide menu items and dishes for the week. So every day you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you get a shopping list to go with that as well. All right. So
stop playing with my chef.
Someone asked what butter you use.
What butter? We use Follow Your Heart.
Butter.
Yeah, Follow Your Heart. Butter, and isn't that what we use for the cornbread? What's the name of the brand?
Earth Balance.
Earth Balance. Yes, my bad. Earth Balance.
And melts for like regular stuff. Right.
Yes. And Miyoko's and melts. That's what we use. Okay, so onions, cabbage, broccoli, kale. All right, where do we join? The link is in my bio. All right, so definitely check that out. The link is in my bio. Yes, all vegan every single day. You're thin. Do you eat your food?
Oh!
Yeah, I eat 24/7, my friend. Trust me, Johnny. I eat 24/7. I eat so much I actually have to stop myself. All right? But the food that I eat is always whole food, plant based. So nothing is sitting there. The food does what it's supposed to do, and it's all good. So the only seed oil I would say I use is extra virgin olive oil um and avocado oil, right?
Johnny said it's genetic.
It's genetic. Maybe. All right. So cornbread, we're gonna take it out and we're gonna butter it up real nice. All right. We're gonna turn off the oven because I think it's ready. Let's get me my cake tester. All right. This is how you know we're professional. We have a cake tester.
My baby.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's pull this cornbread out. So happy. Oh my goodness. So, right, always from the thickest side in. Came out clean, so we're done. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna butter her up real good. All right, yes, look at that. We eating good tonight, like every night.
I was gonna say when don't wet.
You know what I'm saying? So you join the community, you get access to all these fun stuff that we do, right? And then, of course, when we do our pop-ups, you don't have to pay, right? Because you're in the community. You know what I'm saying? We're working on a pop-up towards the end of the
Oh
year,
my God, yeah.
right? So that's going to be fun. All right, so we got this butter on here real good.
Did you waste that one?
I sure did. That's how fast I am. You know?
Right.
Professional.
Yes.
Don't be mad.
I'm not.
Be glad.
All right.
Okay.
Johnny asked what's a pop-up.
A pop-up is where I host an event, I make food, and you come listen to good music, you hang out, you eat, and we socialize. And we talk about life and business
And food.
Right? And that's gonna happen in Atlanta, Georgia. Oops. Okay. Put that over there. Let's get this. Okay, we need onions, so we're gonna turn that down before it starts beep 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 everywhere. Okay, so cornbread we're gonna put to the side.
Oh man, what is that? Somebody that what?
Oh snap!
Is
what?
What is that?
Yeah, gift. Who sent that?
I don't know. Maybe it's
Scroll up.
Is that an edit? No. Wait.
Did you put that on?
No.
Emma, you did.
I did not.
Emma, you put glasses on me. I'm about to knock you off.
Don't be knocking my door out.
Thank you, mommy.
Emma, you put sunglasses on me.
I'll knock you out, eat the cornbread.
Yeah, you did. That was Emma. Emma put sunglasses on me.
No,
Johnny, appreciate the rose. Emma, you have me out here looking crazy.
You look very nice.
Oh, thanks.
You can never look crazy, my chef.
Oh, you're so sweet.
It's only ounce.
Oh my god.
It's only ounce.
Jeez.
All right, onion for our fried rice.
Sorry.
Emma, you laughing at me? Okay, where we at? All right, people, we're almost done. All right, cornbread's done. Lentils done. Salad dressing is done.
Stop playing with my chef.
So all we need to do now is make the okra rice.
And eat it.
And then it's time to eat. Thanks for rocking and rolling with me, people.
Christine said, hello, Chef Edmund.
Christine, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome. All right, need a little bit more onions in this rice. All right, because we love some onions in our fried rice. You know what I'm saying?
She said good.
Awesome. Good to see you, Christine. Good to see you. Just jumped in. Princess Monaco, what's up? You know, for the longest, every time I would see that word, I would say Monaco. You know, my wife would always be like, it's not Monaco, it's Monaco. And, you know, next week will come around and I'd be like, Monaco. I'm like, so annoying. But I got it now. I just have to, before I say it, be like, Monaco? But yeah, people, we're in the home stretch. All right? Okay, beautiful. We have our onions. Let's get this in our saute pan. That's nice and hot. Hot. Yes, hear that sizzle, baby. Hear that sizzle. Let's get this. We need a spoon. Okay, flame is all the way up. Let's get our frozen okra. Alright. Okra fried rice, people. That's what we're making. Making a lot of food today. Yes, I do use cast iron pans, Princess. You got it. Alright, okra's in. Let's get some extra virgin olive oil in here. We're gonna stir the lentils so we can incorporate all of this deliciously cut celery that we grew ourselves. Thanks, Mom! Oh man, you should see the lentils. It's creamy. It just looks so good. So good. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, okra is working. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add a touch of sesame oil to our okra. Questions for me, Emma?
The plant lady said I'm going to shop for you, buy you for the rest of the week.
Aha, appreciate that. Okay, so let's get our coconut aminos, well no, liquid aminos I should say. Alright. Now we're gonna add our pre-cooked rice.
Someone asked white rice?
This is a combination. So yesterday we made sticky rice, right, Princess, for our wraps, our rice paper wraps that we did. No. And then I had also basmati brown rice that I had left over as well. So I combined the two of them. So it's Japanese sticky rice, very little, like maybe 2 cups, and then about 4 cups of basmati brown rice, right? So we're gonna hit this with a little bit of salt, some fresh cracked black pepper,
Miss Pasha said I bought green tomatoes and fresh okra today.
Nice! Green tomatoes and fresh okra. That's what I'm talking about.
Princess said I love that you don't waste.
Huh?
She said I love that you don't waste.
No wasting over here. See how pretty this is looking already? Right? I love it. Alright, put that back on the fire. Alright, we're doing a full blast.
Christine said I never thought of mixing rice.
Yeah. Oh, I do it all the time. I mean, it's fun, especially if the rice is already cooked and it's cold. It's nice and loose, so you can totally mix it. Not a problem. Alright? Let's see, seasoning wise, I'm gonna grab me some Maggi. Let's go with 2 bouillon cubes. I love saying that word, bouillon. Alright, and what's gonna make this fried rice even more fancy is the fact that we're gonna add some fried shallots and fried garlic to the fried rice. Oh, chef, that looks so good. Appreciate that, Pasha. Thank you. I'm gonna try that, but with quinoa. Holistic. I make quinoa fried rice all the time. It's a great idea. Just make sure your quinoa is al dente-ish. You know what I mean? So this way it's not mushy when you're making it, right? But it's delicious with quinoa, for sure. Okay, let's mix this up and see where we're at. Okay. Scallions for the fried rice, right? Scallions for the fried rice. What is quinoa? Sharon, this is quinoa. It's a grain, right? It looks like little specks. You can get black quinoa, you can get white quinoa, you can get a mix, or you can get red quinoa. This is a combination of all three, and you'll find it right next to all your grains, right? You're not a fan of quinoa? Yeah, you know what? Not everyone knows how to do quinoa, right? So for me, when I make my quinoa, I always cook it in a flavorful broth, right? Very important. When you cook it in a flavorful broth, then you're able to impart a lot of flavor into the quinoa. And the trick is when you're doing quinoa, it's what application you're using it for, right? For me, I cook my quinoa in this delicious broth and then I let it cool down, right? And I'll fold that into my salads, right? Or I'll let it cool down and then I'll make a fried rice with it the next day. You know, so there are multiple ways you can do the quinoa. But I'll tell you this, if the quinoa is cold, it's not going to taste as good as if it's room temperature, right? So pay attention to that when you are having quinoa. If it's ice cold, it's not as enjoyable. It's like eating cold rice. Ain't nobody want to eat cold rice. So quinoa is like the same thing to me. It's like I don't understand why people would make it ice cold and serve it. You know, like
Because they don't know better.
it just takes away from it. All right, let's taste this. Look at the fried rice, all right?
Alyssa said I'd brown it first, then add coconut milk. It's nice and fluffy.
Nice. I like coconut milk in the quinoa. That's a nice touch. Perfect. Doesn't need no more seasoning. It's right on the money. So fried shallots and fried garlic into our fried rice, right? I'm gonna just crush that up, fold it in, right? And then we're gonna get some shallots too. Yep, shallots right here. Okay. We are golden. We are golden.
Living the life like a golden.
Daddy, somebody asked what that was.
These are fried shallots. Right? Fried shallots. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are literally done. Let's get the scallions into the fried rice and we can serve dinner. Oh man, I'm so excited. We have cornbread, we have curried lentils, we have an okra fried rice, we have a Caesar salad, all made live.
Alyssa said FedEx a plate.
FedEx a plate, I got you. Garlic in a bag. Yeah, princess. So Trader Joe's, they sell fried garlic and it's amazing. It's like if I can go to the Asian supermarket and get my garlic chips, then I get it from Trader Joe's. Like it's amazing. I got you, Holistic. Okay, so we are done with everything. All right, just wipe off this mayonnaise onto my salad. And now it's time to serve. We're gonna do one plate and put everything together. All right, cutting board to the side.
You okay?
Yes, Emma, I'm all right. All right. Woo! It's been a whirlwind. All right, so Emma,
Yes.
let's get the salad dressing out of the refrigerator.
Sure.
Por favor. Is there a plate for me? Of course. Of course there is. There's a plate for everybody that wants a plate. As long as I get a plate. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at this delicious Caesar salad dressing. Whew! Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. All right. Time to operate. Love that sound. Last night I drank on some bacon.
Isn't it San Pedro?
San Pedro, amigo. I don't know ho. How about that, dough?
I like your style, chef.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you do, I support you.
Thanks, babes.
You can't do no wrong.
Thanks,
What
sweetheart.
about me?
Tobago.
Nurse Steph, why are you laughing?
Anywhere you want to go. I got you, man.
Mom, what about me?
I support you, my chef.
I'm right here.
San Tobago, tomato. You know the dealio. All right, look at that. Right?
Princess asked how long the salad will last in the fridge.
Oh,
Dressing.
the dressing, a week, 2 weeks. Like it won't go bad. It won't go bad.
Mom, you don't put that food in there.
Yeah. Yeah, you could definitely have the dressing for a while.
The planley said, I support you, Ems. Thank you so much.
Ah, grandma, stop it.
Thank you, girl.
All right, let's taste this bad boy. Woo!
You have to give me first.
It's so good.
Thank you.
It's so good. All right. Right?
Wow.
Wow. Wow is right. Delicious big bowl of salad, broccoli, kale, Caesar. Whew.
Wow, that tastes amazing.
Thanks, Ems.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna have to take some from somebody, cause you know what I'm saying. All right, you have too much. I'll take some from you.
What?
Good for me. Take some from you. What here? Just kidding. All right, salad's down. All right, next up, let's go with the ricey. We're gonna mix the scallions, the shallots, the garlic, the fried shallots. Oh my goodness, this just looks so good.
Princess said, you're a lucky girl. Your daddy is chef. Yeah, I am really lucky.
Aw, thanks, sweetheart. Okay, rice down.
Miss Pasha said I'm making that dressing.
I'm telling you, you're gonna love it, Pasha. You saw how quick I made it, and it's so easy, right? It's so easy.
Vicky said, hello, everyone.
What's up, Vicky? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, this one's Ed. This one's yours.
Wonderful.
Elias. All right. Mama's here. This is mommy's.
It's Ren. Ren.
Brian. All right, now for the mama jama. Look at these lentils. I have to, let me see, how do I show you what the lentils look like? Okay, you know what we're gonna put on the plate. Ah, where's Ed? Oh my goodness.
He came up to make sure.
Table. Oh my god.
Edward.
All right, so look at the creamy, delicious lentils, right? Look at that. They smell so good. Ah. Anyway, I'm cooking for my family. All right, so if I wanna double dip, I'm gonna double dip. All right.
them already. I bought them already.
So, Ed, is the table ready, sir? Okay, here's your food. Did we miss anything? Cornbread. All right, let me see. You know, we'll do the corn. Do I put the cornbread on the plate?
Or, is it good? We're good.
cornbread,
Loaves.
right?
Mini loaves.
Thanks, Pasha. Thank you. You know, it's like I mean, people will talk. You know, you just have to ignore the people that want to talk nonsense. This is my first time in, and everything looks delicious. Thank you so much, Cherry Blossom.
First time here.
Yeah.
Welcome, Cherry Blossom.
Yes, Ed. Here's your food, buddy.
Welcome to our family.
Yes, welcome, welcome. All right, Em.
Do your
This
job.
is yours.
Chef, you're the best.
Not really. All right, Em.
Yes, sir.
Come get you.
Stop playing with my chef.
Come get you some.
Chef, every time you need to respond to something, just call me, Chef.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
You
it
gonna
though.
handle them?
Oh, pretty.
Look at that, moist, delicious
take care.
cornbread,
What is
right?
it, Karen?
I'll have a plate also. All right, Em.
It's for me.
Enjoy.
Hello. We need to
Okay. Number 3.
Where's my
LA.
food? It's so moist, Chef.
Right, the cornbread, right?
Chef, can you double my cornbread?
Yes, I'm hungry. I heard that. Double cornbread coming right up, ma'am.
Please, I need 2, please.
You got it, sweetheart.
I need 4.
Ooh, look at that. Oh my
I want to
goodness.
record a video of you
See,
popping it out.
this is why I said FedEx mine, please. This is why I said baking it in those smaller containers. I mean, it makes the perfect situation, right? So here you go. Enjoy.
Thank
All
you.
right, 2 for mommy.
No, I'm stamped.
Cherry blossoms are. I love the family atmosphere.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What do you need, Bibs? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that is. I watched your live for 50 minutes. Nice, Nurse Steph. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Cherry Blossom, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, like, we're done. This is dinner. Cornbread, okra fried rice, Caesar, kale, and broccoli salad, curried lentils. Delicious, delicious. So, Princess, I can put everything together, all right? And I will, so a few things. It'll be the recording, right? And it'll be the recipes, and you know where to find. Just message me, all right? Just message me. Sweetheart, here you go. Yeah, you know, with TikTok, I can't, yeah, Christine, I can't really say too
You're the
much.
best, Chef.
Thank you, sweetheart. Because, you know, if I do, they get mad. You know, they say it's a violation because they don't want me to tell you to go somewhere else, which makes sense because they want you here on the platform, right? So after the live, hit me up and I can point you in the right direction for everything that you would possibly need. How does that sound? Right? Cool? Okay. So I'm gonna serve me my food, and then I'm gonna go eatsy dinzy.
You're the best, Chef.
Thanks, sweetheart. Sweetheart. All right, people. Thank you so much, Dorothy. Christine, ciao, humble girl, ciao. That rice looks delicious. Christine, it is. It's an okra fried rice. We have crispy garlic. We have crispy shallots. See you next time, nurse. I'm here no, today's Wednesday. Oh, I'll see you next week.
Oh.
Appreciate that, Pasha. You stay blessed as well. All right. Thank you so much. So next week we're on here. We're gonna do some other delicious stuff. Maybe we'll do some Asian food next week. I mean, we kind of do Asian food every week in, you know, one way, shape, or another. But I'm thinking to do like maybe some, you know, like some coconut milk kind of soup or broth or something with like noodles, you know, some spicy Vietnamese kind of stuff, some Thai curry or something like that. So, you know, I think next week Asian would be cool. All right, Princess, how do I find you? Follow me, send me a message. I share the live every time I go live, and gluten-free noodles, all kinds of noodles, right? We're gonna do rice stick noodles, so there's no gluten. You know what I mean? I love rice stick noodles. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do next week. We're gonna do some really cool Asian food. All right, so stay tuned for that. That's probably going to be the next cookbook. So right now we have a Nigerian cookbook that I just finished with the help of my daughter. So that's going to be ready to go on Amazon really soon. And then of course available in the shop. All right. So we have the Nigerian cookbook. We have the breakfast vegan cookbook as well. That's in the shop right now. And then I'm working on the other cookbook. So there's 3 cookbooks available right now, but only 1 is in the shop at the moment. I'm working on getting the other 2 printed so I can have them in the shop. All right. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace and love. Enjoy your weekend.
We got one last question. We missed it earlier because it was kind of flagged for some reason. It was, my cornbread is always so crumbly. How do I get yours?
So if your cornbread is always crumbly, there's a few things you can do. 1, you can substitute some flour for just straight up cornmeal. So I don't know what your recipe is, but it sounds like your recipe might have a lot more cornmeal than flour. So I would do half-half, right? The gluten is what will keep the cornmeal and the cornbread together more. And then also, if you don't want to do just straight up flour and cornmeal, you can do a combination of coarse cornmeal or medium coarse cornmeal and then cornmeal flour, right? So like really fine cornmeal. And if you do that mix, you'll end up with a better situation. And then of course, the other thing I would say is make sure that you cream your butter and sugar. I did that for this particular recipe. And by creaming the butter and sugar, you're able to hold a lot more of the batter in a way that when it bakes, it just makes more sense. Cool? And if you want this recipe, you know what to do. Ciao, everybody.